Today I'm sparring with two of the best prospects from Lithuania, Vaidas and his brother Nojus, who are professional MMA and K-1 fighters. So let's go. So the first round is against Vidas. Vidas is a MMA fighter with a record of 2-0 and he has a lot of experience in amateur K-1 fights. So this is our sparring, and we start a lot with throwing jabs and inside low kicks. One of my favorite techniques is inside low kick, so I'm using this a lot. And this combination, which I like to do, is throwing an uppercut, cross, and giving inside low kick. Proceed fight, and we are fighting kind of in the middle distance. We don't like both of us to go into close distance when you're fighting, so there's gonna be a lot of sparring in middle distance. I was throwing a front kick. Good job, 1-2. I'm answering with the low kick. Try to do 1-2 inside low kick. And I just try to catch my livers, but I twist my body. So I do a lot of feints, keeping my hands pretty high and answering with the low kick. I was trying to do jumping hook and cross, but didn't find the right distance. I started pressuring forward Vidas more. I just throw a lot of kicks, especially inside low kicks and front kicks. I tried to counter with the inside low kick, but didn't find also the distance. Tried to do 1-2 and inside low kick again. Vidas moving in a circle way. Vidas is kind of counter attacker. He doesn't love to press, to do a lot of pressure on his opponents, but he has a pretty good speed and pretty good strong punch. This is one of my favorite combinations when I'm throwing overhand with my right, leading with a jab, and then finishing with a low kick. So we proceed another round, try to do a feint high kick, good low kick from Vidas, pressing forward. I'm countering with my inside low kick. One of my favorite techniques is counter attacks with inside low kick. So I try to feint a shot with the right hook, Vidas answering to the liver shot with the left leg. Another one. Try to go more into and giving him back a middle kick. Good low kick from Vidas. I did a feint. I was trying to do a jumping technique, and we finished first round. Another round is against his brother Nojus, who has about 50 fights in amateur fights. He's a young guy. He has a lot of experience in K-1. So in this fight he fought from further distance, and what Nojus he has a very sneaky uppercut and pretty long reach, so it's very hard to go into close distance with him. He has a good feeling, good timing. Kick me in the liver, didn't manage to find the right distance, so I didn't felt it anything. He changed his stance, a few shots to the body, and I did a cross defense, which is pretty good, but in that situation I could throw a kick, but I stepped back, so I didn't manage to finish with anything. And now we're proceeding with another one of my favorite combinations is a front kick, and then I fake a front kick and did a jab, where I switched the stance. So this is one of my favorite technique also, when I'm switching the stance and giving a shot from the different stance. So we're both using middle distance. Good uppercut from Nojus. So he immediately doesn't love to be in a close distance. He also When he is in close, Nojus is reacting and stepping back, so he tries throw a shot and go back, throw a shot, go back. This is a pretty good technique. You don't stand in one place, so it's very hard to find the distance with this type of fighters. I tried to do a stronger combination, but Nojus had a good defense. Tried to do a front left hook and did some style of Dutch kickboxing. Nojus has a pretty good defense, and when you see Nojus throwing a jab with twisting his hand, this is one of my favorite combination also, where he's stepping out of his central line to the side. So this was 1-2 and stepping out and giving a middle kick shot. We proceed in the fight, and you can see how, as I mentioned, throwing a jab with a like twisting his fists in a straight way, so it's coming through my defense basically. And I try to do some type of Dutch kickboxing again with a few hooks and missed front kick from Nojus. Clash of two strikers with a different style. So, and you can see my stance is pretty wide. I use a wide stance because I'm usually also love to do some type of karate stance. And this is the third round with Vidas again. So we are doing also further distance, don't go into close distance. Vidas is kicking with the good low kicks. I try to catch with 1-2. Vidas reacting. Vidas give us some type of combo with 1-2-3 and finishing with low kick once again. And going with the, I try to do a right overhand and finish with the kick, but Vidas escape. And after that, Vidas tried to kick me in the head, but I blocked with my armpit. So we are fighting in pretty fast pace. There is no power shots. There is no power in our technique, but this is kind of a lot of movement, a lot of speed, and a lot of distance. Yeah. Doing some head movements. And I notice when I'm fighting with the guys, especially with the good, and this is one of the combinations which I try to do. I knew that Vidas is gonna throw me a jab, so I tried to escape and counter attack with the right cross, but I missed a jab, but still finished with the cross and touched Vidas' chin. So this is good, kind of good combination. And what I want to say that usually when I'm standing in once again cross guard, but Vidas managed to throw me a body shot, and I want to finish that when I'm standing like a K-1 fighter with a high guard without the movement. I didn't manage to throw anything, but when I start moving, when I start using some angles and counter attacks, I felt more relaxed and more fast, and I can throw shots from different angles. Good front kick from Vidas. So when I'm moving on my feet, I'm feeling better than I'm standing in one place and going like pretty high Dutch style, kickboxing style, where I'm covering my head and just going forward. Yes, this kind of style, still I'm trying to adjust to it, because I got pretty wide stance. Vidas tried to kick me in the head and made a feint into my low kick, and I spinning out after that. So try to throw a jab and stepping back. And I use a lot of stance switching in my fights. I don't know, it's naturally coming, try to do a spinning back kick, but changing stance for me is easier to react and attack opponent from a different angles and variations. And finish with a hook, and this is our sparring ends. Thanks guys for watching. See you next time.